Right, okay. Time's almost 11:30, which gives me about 3 hours to get to Stansted, up in Essex, not far from Colchester, where brother Bill lives. I've had a bit more time, bro. I've been busy this morning, running around and doing things and getting the Sunday dinner ready, because my wife can't do it very well at the moment. So I've been quite busy. If I had a bit more time, I'll pop up and see Bill, but I mean, with the whole lockdown thing going on, that's pretty much out the window at the moment. So I've got 3 hours to get up to Stansted. Should do it in just over 2 actually, but you never know the way the motorways are. So I think we need to put it in that context.
All these birds in the wrong place, the ruddy ducks hiding in British reeds, the Canada geese leaving their soggy green cigarettes behind them wherever they walk, are apt expressions of our botched tenancy of the planet. About 200 alien bird species have been listed around the world. They are dwarfed by the 8,600 or so bird species in the world. But naturalized birds have a significance out of proportion to their numbers, having an impact on native birds and ecosystems in general that is comparable to the impact of modern mankind on the world at large. The truth is, almost every time we have meddled with nature, things go wrong.
Right, M25, just past the sign back there. Welcome to Essex. And the sign for Essex, I think, is like a shield with 3 swords on it. The name Essex comes from the East Saxons, which I believe were wiped out in a battle with the Danes back in 14 something or other. It's something like that anyway. So yeah, bit of oh dear, history there. Not very nice history, but most of the areas around Britain, in some time or another, have had some kind of like, you know, devastating wars gone on. You know, battles against the Saxons and whoever else really, the Vikings, you know, and the Danes and one thing or another. So it's it's quite the history of Britain. You know, it's grounded in a lot of battles, unfortunately. Right, I just stopped off just for a few minutes. About a mile from Stansted, just outside a village called Takeley. So yeah, I'm just parked here. Just had to go and visit the little boy's room, nature's bathroom, should I say, over there somewhere. So anyway, my customer has just called, and she's waiting for me at the pickup point, which is great. And what I've got to do now is get my bank card out, because it costs £5 just to go in and pick up. I'll literally be there for 2 minutes, and I'll be straight back out again. Oh, that might be her over there actually. Yeah. Straight down there. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, got her. Right. Okay, well done. Right. Okay. Right. Camcat video diary updates. Time is 25 past 4, so that was about 2 hours back from Stansted, which is pretty good, to be fair, especially for a Sunday. So I came back a slightly different route. M11, M25, M40 up to Oxford, A420 and in. So yeah, it was pretty alright. So total mileage 257, 5 hours and 2 minutes. I've got another 10 minutes to get home. Average speed 51 miles an hour, miles per gallon 61.5. so that's pretty alright, isn't it? Pretty good. Right, to the left and to the right we've got the Wilton Berks Canal. The Wilton Berks Canal's down there. Not an awful lot to see. I just thought I'd just highlight that, and there's a car park for it, and there's a lovely walk going down that way. Lovely walk. Now on the right hand side is a graveyard, a cemetery, and that's where my mother is buried in there. It's a lovely place. Let me just take a wander out just for a while. Yeah, I need to do. I'll take my camera out. Here we go. Here's my cousin, David Piercy. Used to like his golf, and here lies my mum. Here we go. Here lies my mum. Kind of continuing our trip around Swindon, some of the parks and some of the lakes. We've got a notice board here, just try and get some information from it. It's about the angling, fishing. Right, I think that's mainly for the fishing club, I think. Anyway, I'll show you the lake, which is over here. Size-wise, I think it's a bit smaller than Stanton. I'll just give you a bit of an idea what it looks like. It's fairly well established now. It's fairly well established. You see the reed beds have been there quite a while, the size of them. So it's a good 25 years old, I think, this particular lake. Right. So this gives you a pretty good idea of the lake from this fishing platform. You can see, you can kind of see the size of it. It's not massive, it's not huge, but there's certainly enough room here for maybe a dozen or so rods in the water, and there's some nice fish in here apparently. And, it's really nice on a balmy summer's evening like it is today. No sign of any fishermen yet. Anyway, we're starting to lose our light now, so it's probably best if we carry on with our walk and get home. But this is called Malden Hill Lake Country Park, and it does attract quite a number of people here. Right, filming on the GoPro Session 4. The mount on the Session 5, which is normally on here, is broke. I used Gorilla Glue, which is rubbish, absolutely rubbish Gorilla Glue. So I've had to go back to the Session 4 for today. Anyway, today's Tuesday. What's the date today? Is it about the 11th, do you reckon? Something like that. I think it's about the 11th today. Time is 10:15. We are going out to Moreton in the Marsh, which is about 30 miles away. It's about a 45-minute drive through the Cotswolds, or part of the Cotswolds. And today is market day, and I'm in the hunt for several things. So we're going to Turkey, fingers crossed, in September. So I'm going to be getting myself, I think, a pair of sandals, I think, amongst one or two other bits and pieces, and some decent glue, not Gorilla Glue because it's rubbish. Just super glue would be okay. That does quite well. All right then, mate. We're gonna have a bit of a day out today, aren't we? Yeah. So, not done much in the way of CamCat video diaries past few days. Not a lot's been going on, to be honest. Been quite boring. Anyway, we're gonna shoot out to Moreton in the Marsh and go and have a look around. Yeah. Isn't that right, Marge?
Yeah.
Oh, Marge. Yeah. I tell you what, it's absolutely blazing hot. Come here to get myself some sandals, but can't see any. Yeah, we've had no luck finding what I wanted to find. Got some lovely plants here though, shrubby things and what have you. I mean, there's a lot here, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Not what I want anyway. That's interesting, isn't it? I've got it in my pocket. Wow, look at that. Some lovely furniture. Oh. So it was a bit of a disappointing morning in a way, wasn't it?
Well, if the market had it been full swing, would have been quite good.
Yeah.
It
I didn't get what I wanted. Nowhere near it. Anyway, we're going to do a double fling here. Never been done before. A double fling. Alright, so here we go. Let's see where we can put these, shall we? Over the back fence, hopefully.
She flies like a bird in the sky. She flies like a bird, and I wish that she was mine.
Well, one went over, the other one ended up on top of there, I think. Anyway.
Which one's mine?
That one, the blue one's yours. It's a nicer cup. Right.
Are we short of cups again?
No, not short cups again. Right, you want 340 millilitres of water. Because we're going to make some more bread. We got, it's definitely millilitres. It's quarter of a litre, 340. Well, that's about right. That's about right, I think. Yeah. Right. Next thing to do, because the bread was so nice last time, I'm going to make some more. So we're going to the lot in here. Make another loaf of bread. In goes the water. It does seem like a lot of water, that. And press the button. There we go. Doing its thing again. Anyway, we're going to make paella tonight. We're making paella. So a nice quick Mediterranean dish. And I think after that I'll go out for my evening walk. I'll probably go to Plummis Pit, I think. Out near Cheney Manor. Yeah. Right, be back in a bit, so alright. Right. Let's go, let's make a move. Right. In the car. Okay, it's got my keys as well. Right, okay. Right. Let's go then. Let's go. Right. So we're going to go exploring some of the ponds and lakes in and around North Park Swindon. The entrance is down this private road. I'm not even sure whether I'm supposed to be going down here. Whether it's... because I don't know where the entrance is to Plummis Pit. No, I don't know. I don't know. Got no idea. Oh, right, okay. Right, alright, okay. That's, yeah, that's, the small... oh. That's the small one I was, looking at the other day. I'm going to reverse out because there's someone over there looking and she'll just get on a high horse and say, "This is private land, you're not supposed to be on here. I'm going to take your number plate," and then I'm going to get the police or something silly like that. It's really still quite warm at the moment. It's too warm for a hat, so I've taken my cap off, left my cam cap in the car. Kind of praying for rain at the moment because I'm just like, it's just too warm. I'm withering. Anyway, I think this leads to Plummis Pit. I don't know much about the history of this place. I've only been here maybe 2 or 3 times before, and the last time was a long time ago. But it's always nice to go back and go over kind of old ground. So this is Plummis Pit we're heading for. Yeah, so here we go. Right, so here we go. This is Plummis Pit Lake. Yes, this gives you a better idea on how big the lake actually is. Yeah. There we go, give you a gentle pan around. There we go, nice and peaceful. Lots of fishing platforms, so therefore I guess there's quite a lot of fish in here, and I'm not sure what it was before. I need to do a bit of research on Plummer's Pit, because it might have been some sort of a quarry some time ago. I don't know, I've not heard anyone say much about it. Well, this is new territory for the dog. I think there's quite a few walkways around here, so it's a nice walk of an evening, and gives the dog a good exercise as well. It's probably a good place to fish. Yeah, it's good. There we go, people. Plummer's Pit, just one of the, many, I suppose, lakes sort of in and around Swindon, really. That dog's going to fall in. Covey, come away, you're going to fall in, mate. Covey, come on, this way. I know you want to see him fall in than that, and I kind of want to see him fall in as well, but I don't know if the dog can swim. He probably can swim, but I don't know if he can. And I certainly don't want to go into fun and drag him out. Right, so there we go. That was Plummer's Pit. Plummer's Pit. I'll try to do some more research on it and find out a bit more about it. But there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of information around here about it, which is a shame, really, because I mean, anyone with a questioning or inquisitive mind would like to know of its origins. So I guess the best place for that is probably going to be the internet, I think. Perhaps some old boys, some old timers who live around this part of the town would probably know a bit about it. But I'd have thought sometime in the distant past it could well have been some kind of a quarry, calling it a pit. Pit, quarry, yeah, a similarity there, isn't there? So that's what it might be. Plummer's Pit, Plummer's Quarry. But I can't imagine what they were quarry for around here, because there's no kind of aggregates around here. Anyway, here we go. I shall leave you with that scene. I'm going to make my way back to the car with a hot and bothered dog. I'm going to go home, either have a nice cup of tea or a nice cold beer. Yeah. There we go, people.